Hi, my name is George, and today I'm going to be talking about Streptococcus pneumoniae. I'm going to be talking about the disease and also the importance of vaccines. The disease is caused by Streptococcus pneumoniae, a gram-positive coccus. The bacteria are often found as diplococci or in chains. They exhibit alpha hemolysis on CNA blood agar, and the capsule is the main virulence factor. There are actually large variations in the carbohydrate capsules, and therefore different strains of Streptococcus pneumoniae exist, which can cause disease. Because of this capsule which surrounds the bacteria, which is actually pretty big, Streptococcus pneumoniae exhibits resistance to phagocytosis. Therefore, the immune system cannot easily engulf the bacteria and deal with it. Immunization activity actually targets the capsule, and we're going to see that a little bit later. Immunity and serotype specificity. There are a lot of serotypes that actually exist, meaning different kinds of Streptococcus pneumoniae. There are actually over 90 of them. And after your body gets infected with one, your body mounts an immune response against it and actually forms a memory for that specific serotype. But because the serotypes are different enough, if you get another serotype, your body does not immediately recognize it and has to start the process all over again. One of the hallmarks of the infections caused by Streptococcus pneumoniae is actually an inflammatory response at the infection site. The disease itself can cause various ailments such as pneumonia, bacteremia, otitis media, which is an ear infection, meningitis, sinusitis, peritonitis, and arthritis. When you're not vaccinated against the disease, the body must realize it is under attack, and it can take actually days to begin a specific immune response against a pathogen such as Streptococcus pneumoniae. When you're infected with an extracellular bacteria, specific immune cells, known as B cells, identify the pathogen. If possible, the B cells engulf the pathogen and degrade it with digestive enzymes. The B cells then present a piece of the pathogen to T cells, another type of immune cell. These cells secrete chemicals known as cytokines, which actually help the B cells to divide. The B cells divide and form plasma cells, cells which produce antibodies to neutralize the threat, and they also produce memory cells. If the body ever comes into contact with the specific pathogen again, the body doesn't need to repeat the process just mentioned. The memory cells divide and form plasma cells directly, which produce antibodies. This process, although highly specific, takes time that you do not necessarily have in the case of many vaccine-preventable diseases. The following clip shows the process. Vaccines either contain a live attenuated or killed form of an organism. In the case of the pneumococcal vaccine, only the sugar coating of the bacteria is present. This sugar coating cannot cause you to get sick, but your body still mounts an immune response against it, which involves B cells and T cells just like before. Memory cells are still formed. When your body comes antibodies can be produced much faster. You will likely never even know you came into contact with the disease. This is why vaccines are so important. The following clip shows the process. So why get vaccinated against Streptococcus pneumoniae? Well, in 2001, between 100,000 and 135,000 people were hospitalized for pneumonia due to Streptococcus pneumoniae. 6 million cases of otitis media were noted, 60,000 cases of invasive disease were recorded, and over 3,000 cases of meningitis. People with invasive disease actually exhibited a 14% mortality rate, which is pretty high. Streptococcus pneumonia can also cause long-lasting repercussions, specifically from otitis media. Ear infections caused by this bacteria actually can cause permanent hearing damage or even hearing loss. The pneumococcal vaccine is made from the polysaccharide coating of the bacteria. Children under the age of 2 are specifically susceptible to very adverse side effects. Their immune systems are not developed enough to deal with this polysaccharide or sugar coating, and therefore the bacteria can run rampant in their body, and their body cannot really do much to prevent serious side effects. Because of this, Streptococcus pneumoniae is one of the leading killers of children worldwide. Now, the immune response and benefits of vaccines. Most children are infected by 13 of the 90 serotypes, and these children age 5 and under are actually recommended to get the pneumococcal conjugate vaccine, or PCV 13, which actually covers these 13 serotypes. This vaccine has a high efficacy at preventing the diseases which can infect children and actually kill them. Children over the age of 5 and high-risk groups are actually recommended to get the 23-valent polysaccharide vaccine, or PPVSV. This vaccine covers 23 of the known serotypes. Now, as stated before, the vaccine has shown a high efficacy in preventing serious pneumococcal infections. It also prevents a large amount of ear infections. If more people are vaccinated, we'd all see a larger number of ear infections prevented. Vaccines are very safe, although they are sometimes not portrayed as such. Serious side effects are actually less than 1 in a million, and the normal side effects of vaccines are far less severe than the diseases that they are used to prevent. Vaccines do not cause neurodegenerative diseases such as autism, and many studies have shown this. On the other hand, vaccines have shown a high efficacy in preventing serious diseases, which killed many people in the past. Most diseases have practically been eradicated from the Western Hemisphere. So it is a great idea to vaccinate yourself and your children. You're actually saving lives.